Hello, welcome everyone on social media. Always good to see you all. I just noticed my network's gone a bit crazy, but we're on Amazon. We're about to go on Amazon. That's the reason. That's the reason that we're here. So let's go press that Amazon Live button and go see what gives. We're talking really. We're going to be focusing on some cameras today. So I'm going to be talking about those. Just don't quite know why my network's gone a bit funny. Weird. Let's pray to the networking gods that everything will be okay. How's your weekend going, by the way? Do let me know. Let me know in the comments in the chat. Tell me, how's your weekend? Happy Saturday. Happy 1st of October. Gosh, who knew October would come around so quickly? Okay, let's go live on Amazon, and that'll be good. We'd like to see. Let's refresh. We're going to type into the comments when it's up and running. Hello. Forget to follow me for great deals and info. Cool. Right, so I've got myself up on Amazon. I'm going to put the first product in the carousel, and let's see how that works. I'm just going to double check that I am actually on Amazon, which would be good, because otherwise no one will know what the heck I'm talking about. If you're watching on social media, please do come over, nickwood.live, type that into your carousel, and you could be good to go. Then you can see everything that's in my carousel. How cool would that be? Yeah, and today we're talking about some cameras. Now, hopefully, I wonder, has this worked today? Oh, it has indeed. Fantastic. Oops. And my internet just went down. I'm hoping it's back up again, because that'll be really frustrating. Showing screen. That's good. I've kind of frozen, so I'm going to refresh, reload the site. Good. That's good. So far, so good. Hey, that's better. Phew. Hallelujah. My goodness, I thought for a minute there I'd blown the entire live stream. I'm delighted we are using the amazing BeLive software. If you're an Amazon live streamer, do go check out BeLive. Drop me a message and I'll get you a nice free trial. I'll try and get you a little bit longer than 7 days. I know some people. But today we're talking about cameras and video in particular. And if you're looking to live stream, looking to be a vlogger of any sort, then this is the show for you. And I'm going to hide that back down in the carousel, because I'm going to come back to that. That is the first camera in the carousel, but it's more than just a camera. But what I did want to share with you first of all, though, guys, is this. And that is, if you didn't know already, it is Amazon Prime Day. We got a new Amazon Prime Day on the 11th and 12th of October this year. To get discounts and deals, grab a 30-day free trial. You click the link in the description. That's over on my Facebook page, Nick Wood on the Facebook page. That is there. Or if you go to Ask Nick Wood on Facebook, that is there. Or actually, I can just chuck it in the comments here. Or just comment to me and I will go get it for you. So yeah, so that is on the 11th and the 12th of October. Something you do not want to miss for sure. And again, for some reason my network is playing up. This is really frustrating because it is my Virgin. I'm going to name and shame them. Virgin Media, you are crap. Okay, so let's talk cameras, shall we? Let me just scroll down and see. Now, what we have here is the Logitech Mevo Star, and this is a camera I am looking at you right now. I'm going to pop it in the carousel again so you can see exactly the camera I'm talking about. Let me pop that one in actually. That is the fella. And this is a wireless video camera. It's a wireless live streaming camera, I should say. It shoots 1080 high definition video. It's got intelligent app control. It streams via LTE or Wi-Fi. And the beauty of this, and it's got a 7% discount in the carousel. So $370, it says it's $372 here. Hey, Dirty 86 started, follow me. What can I say? I am delighted for that. So you're up on the screen. So there's only one thing I can do, and that is to hit you with my funky, I should have got this set up. I hit you with my funky air horn. And we'll probably come on to this as well. Wherever it's gone. Air horn. Dirty 86. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is the Mevo Start. As I say, it is a game-changing camera. It's in the carousel for $372.77, but I think if you actually click that, it might be down for $370. It looks like it's got a bigger discount when you actually click that. Now, if you can get one, you can also get three for under $1,000, but I'll come to that later on. The reason that this camera is so special is that you can wirelessly live stream everywhere. It's wireless right now. I've not got it attached to anything. And the beauty is, if you've got a wireless live streaming camera, you can go to where the action is. So you can live stream anywhere. You can live stream your local sports events. You can live stream your kids' little league games or your softball games. You can live stream your kids' ice skating, your kids' school plays, graduation ceremonies. You can live stream anything, everywhere. And I know what you're saying. Oh, but I could do that. Hey, Nick, I could do that with my phone. You can. But the beauty of this live streaming camera is not the fact that it's got a brilliant Sony lens. I'll talk about that later. It's not the fact it's got a 6-hour battery life. The reason you're going to love this is because, and you're not going to realize or understand or enjoy this until you actually do it. This camera actually records your live stream while you're live streaming, but better than that, it actually allows you to live stream in multiple locations without any third-party software, which means you can live stream simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Vimeo, all those places pre-built, but actually you can live stream anywhere you like, because in reality, you can live stream to your website, to other people's websites, anywhere you have permission. This camera has built-in RTMP, that is real-time messaging protocol. And what that allows you to do is to live stream all over the net. So it has a stream key, it has a code, and so you can have an embedded player on your website, for example. And so this is streaming to one of my websites as we talk, because it's got that RTMP. So maybe you've got like a family blog or family Facebook pages, WhatsApp. You can just live stream all your stuff. So you can live stream anything that's going on with the family. Maybe you've got a family party. Some members of your family can't make it there. Don't worry, you can live stream it wherever anyone's looking. Now, if you've got any questions about this camera, guys, please do pop them in the comments, and I'll get them asked. David S, thank you so much for asking this question. It's going to come up on the screen. Are these cameras pretty easy to use? Oh, David, that is a brilliant question, and they absolutely are. Now, this one, seriously, all you do is you press the button at the back, the camera flips on, and I've linked it, in this case, I've linked it to BeLive, the third-party software. But if I'm just live streaming, that's all you need to do. You go into the setup, and you can control it from this smart app. So what I'll do is I'll just pop that picture down in the corner. So you have this smart app here. As you can see, this is me. And this is me controlling the Mevo Smart Start as we look. So we can zoom out, we can zoom in, we can do amazing things. It's got facial recognition and it'll actually track me or anyone. So now, if I move, you see the camera is tracking me, keeping me in frame all the time. That is how cool this camera is, and this is just one camera. So you can imagine you can zoom in. So here's an example. I'll turn that element off for a minute because it's a bit distracting for me. But here's the thing. So if you're live streaming, maybe you're live streaming your kids' games, maybe your little softball game. You can attach the Mevo Start to the rails or to the fence, and you can see them. And you can have look. It's got a big wide angle view. So if I show you, that is that. So you're seeing the room that I'm in. So I've got lots of space here. But then you can clip it, and you just with a touch of your hand, touch of your finger, you can then move around yourself. So if your kid hits a big home run and you want to focus in on them, you just bring it back down, and then you can just move, follow them. Imagine you're going them around the diamond and back because they hit that home run. It's so easy to use. That's the thing, David. It's absolutely brilliant to use. David's next question. Thank you, I love these questions. Thank you. If you've got any questions, guys, please do drop them in the comments. Would the same thing apply to a hunting camera? I'm not sure I understand the question, David. I mean, are you wanting to use this to track things that you want to hunt? Because yeah, it would be brilliant. In fact, I mean, if you're actually, hopefully I'm going on the right message here, but actually, if you're into your hunting like that, maybe you want to capture some great footage of whatever it is you're tracking or hunting. You can actually if you can get the set of 3 on the discount, they're under $1,000, and then you can just flick from camera. You can set them up in different places. I think we've got about 100-meter range. Then you can just flick from one scene to another, and you can find and shoot whatever it is you're looking to hunt, and you can track them, see where they're going. And so yeah, so you've got that facial recognition. If you clip it in when they're in shot and they're moving around, then yeah, that will follow you, that camera. It is so good. Now, if you're live streaming, and if you're a live streaming god, and let's face it, that's what we all want to be, then on BeLive here, so I'm using the third-party BeLive system, so I'm on my desktop, and I'm just using the Mevo Start, almost like a webcam, really. So on BeLive here, we can put on these overlays like that. And if you are watching me on Amazon, please do hit that little follow button. You won't get any spammy emails every time I go live. No. You'll just, I don't think you actually get any notification at all. It just puts me in a little different section on your Amazon live stream element. But yeah, it just shows Amazon I'm doing a good job, and then they'll show my videos and my live streams to more people. That's the plan. And then I can give you bigger discounts. That's the theory. So yeah, so we can do that, and we can do that with this camera. We can take that branding off for a minute, and we can do things like that. So we can put in a lower third as well, and we can do all that with the Mevo Start. We just click this element here, and so that gives us things that we can put in. So we've got a countdown timer. We can put in some PDFs. We've got my Nick Wood Live stuff there. So we can actually put all that in the camera. In fact, maybe if I just, let me see, can we do that? Let's do a little live demo. Yeah, so you've got it back to front because I'm going through a third-party software here. But as you can see, we've got a little countdown timer. So we could actually have that all the way on the, take that off. So we can put them on and off the screens. Really simple. Are you from the UK? Can you tell, David? Can you tell I have these English dulcet tones? Yes, I'm very lucky. UK, but I can live stream on Amazon.com. So I'm very lucky indeed, I have to say. But that's the joy of live streaming and being an affiliate or an associate of Amazon. So yeah, whereabouts are you, David? I'd love to know. Do let me know in the comments. Yeah, so this is another element you could do. So you could put lower thirds, you can have slideshows. You can say we've got the countdown timer to count you down going live. And it is a brilliant camera. Now, oh, and I'll actually that bit. Now we have so much control. We've got total control over. Can't really see because of the ring light. Try and get that to see without getting too bright. But we've got all this Minnesota. Cool, nice to meet you, David. You got a little. Yeah, I've got a little teensy wincy English accent. Yeah, absolutely. Oh boy, Minnesota. Lovely to see you, David. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, so you've got control over your volume, so we can put it. So I've got a lapel mic here. The actual microphone, built-in microphone, I will demonstrate for you. But I could put the lapel mic in. I could actually put my Blue Yeti microphone. It's in the carousel. I could put my Blue Yeti microphone. I could attach it with something there. But also here we have all the controls. So we've got preset filters that you're going to see me change as we go along the screen. There you go, sepia. We'll put it back to that one. And you've got if you're outdoor lighting, backlighting, all the different. You've got so much control. We can change the ISO. We can change the shutter speeds, exposure, contrast, you name it, we can control it. It is absolutely a brilliant camera. And the great thing is everything is controlled by this smart app. So I've got the smart app for the one. If you get the set of 3, it's another app, but you can have all 3 cameras, and all 3 cameras you can just tap and just switch camera every single time. It is so good. So a lot of people I know are live streaming their church services in the US. It's a very popular thing to do with these Mevo starts. So you get 3 cameras, 3 different angles, and you're just live streaming it, getting your message out there. Now, if you're a business owner, this is amazing because actually you think all the times you do training, you can live stream. You can live stream your training directly at the same time to all the places I said. So Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn. You can live stream directly to LinkedIn. Vimeo, so you can actually make it then gated content, so put a paid gateway on there. RTMP allows you to live stream it directly all at the same time on your company's website. How cool would that be? Maybe you've got some training you want to deliver to your people and you've got an intranet and you can actually then live stream it directly. Because of RTMP, you can live stream it directly to the intranet, so all your staff can see the training, or the relevant staff can see the relevant training live as it happens. It is a game changer. It will, if you want to be seen as the leader in your industry, this is one way you're going to do it. You will not believe how good it is until you've actually used it. Now, what else can I tell you? Let me tell you a bit about the ability to live stream wirelessly. It's got a 6-hour battery life. It's got an amazing Sony lens. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But it comes with, you can attach it to a standard, it's got a standard tripod jack, so you can just attach it to a tripod first of all, but also you can remove this attachment and then it will attach to a microphone stand as well. So you've got plenty of not standing, what's the word I'm looking for? You've got plenty of attachment capabilities straight out of the box being this lovely red box here. Yeah, it is a beautiful camera. Now, one of the things, if you're out and about live streaming, if you're live streaming, then you're going to be using either your cell phone data or maybe you're going to be attached to a Wi-Fi hotspot. And if you're in a place where lots of people are doing the same thing, then potentially your stream might be affected because everyone's pinging the same cell phone tower, everyone's jumping on the same Wi-Fi hotspot, taking up bit rate. This has got you covered. We have got in the back of this Mevo Start, it is also recording in 1080 high definition, whatever I am live streaming. So I've got an SD card in there, 128 gigabytes. It's in the carousel. I've got 2 in the carousel. I think I've got a SanDisk and an Armalite or Arctilite. Both brilliant little SD cards, but the one that's 128 gigabytes, that gives me 14 hours of recorded high definition video. So I've always good. It's got a 6-hour battery life, so I know I'm always covered. And so I can then take that, anything that's gone wrong in the live stream, any broadcast issues, I can then bring it home, upload it, and I know I've got a 1080 high definition recording in the bank. That is priceless. If you've ever live streamed before, and yesterday on my Amazon show, I had terrible connectivity, so you can see it was all fuzzy, but I had a 1080 high definition recording that I was able to use to cut it up to make little YouTube videos. Absolutely fantastic. What else can I tell you quickly about this? I mean, Logitech bought Mevo out, and Logitech are an amazing company. Yes, the intelligent app control, multicam made easy, so you can connect up to 3 cameras and broadcast, and it's creating broadcast quality streams from multiple angles. That's the thing. We all like to broadcast in as best way as we can, and you can certainly with this camera. So yeah, so you can stream to your favorite streaming setups. Mevo Start integrates seamlessly with any setup with webcam mode, RTMP, NDI, and HX protocols, at forms, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, as I said. Just make sure I've got everything. Yeah, it is absolutely brilliant. Now, what's often bought together with it is a Logitech smart case, which I'll see if I can put in the. What I'll do is I'll see if I can add that into the carousel as well, and that would be good. So I'm just going to save that into my list. No, it's not liking me doing that for some reason. I'll do that afterwards. And then also you've got the Mevo Ethernet power adapter as well. But really, do you know what? The 6-hour battery life should be fine for most reasons there. Okay, there used to be an Amazon live streamer from the UK named Howard Vale, and he was really friendly. Yes, I know Howard. Yeah, there's not many of us in the UK. He's a lovely man, Howard Vale. Yeah, absolutely. There's a few of us, David. There's Howard, there's myself and Stephen Healy. We both live stream on a Monday together, this time of day on a Monday, and we have a movie quiz as well. So we have this movie quiz thanks to Trivia Plaza, and so we don't know what the questions and answers are going to be, and so we like to ask our viewers for help, because we do need help answering the questions. And while we're pondering the answers, we take it in turns to talk about a different product. It's a great show. People love it. You're more than welcome to come and join us. That'd be great. And there's also a guy called Grant Saunders, who's an amazing hypnotist as well. He's an Amazon live streamer, influencer on Amazon. There's also Lily Lou, sorry. She's amazing. She does all makeup and beauty products. An amazing dancer. She's won cups for her dancing. And there's another guy whose name escapes me. I met the other day. He's just started. So yeah, there's a few of us in the UK. We're very, very lucky, to be honest, to be able to live stream on Amazon. So yeah, so if you've got any more questions about the Mevo Start, then please do drop them in the comments. I'm just hoping that I've got, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scroll down on the page just to see if there's any questions that have been asked that we can answer. You can stream anywhere. Yeah. Intelligent app control we've covered. We've got the power thing that people often buy together. Yeah, so is this or the Mevo Plus better for live streaming to Facebook in a small church? And the Mevo Start, I know lots of people who are doing exactly that. They're live streaming with 3 times their multiple cameras, and they're live streaming to their churches. And someone's saying the playback is phenomenal. Can you stream on cell phone data? Absolutely. If you've got lots of data. I have unlimited data on my cell phone, so I can do that till the cows come home. Will the microphone input take the feeds from a digital mixer? Yes, you can. You need an adapter, but that will absolutely work. And how is the audio on this camera specifically? How is it on live music? And the answer, someone said, is the audio is great in general and for live music compared to the PC where we're used to live stream. So that is really good. And what else can I tell you about it? What else have we got here? I got Grant Saunders hypnotist shirt on now. Brilliant. I will tell Grant. That is so cool. I bought his t-shirt. Man, awesome. I tell you what, he is one of the nicest guys. He really is a lovely guy. We get to live stream with him and Stephen and Dr. Elo Lopez on and Daniel Mayer, the CEO of BeLive that we're using right now. And that is fantastic. We get to live stream normally 1:30 Eastern on a Monday. We've had to move it around a couple of weeks, but we've done 8 shows now on the trot, the 4 of us or 5 of us actually, and that's going great guns as well. So yeah, you're going to see more of me, David, I think, hopefully. And David, I hope if you're following me, that would be really great. If you're following me already, I'm delighted. We don't actually get a list of people who follow us, but if not, please, if you're watching, anyone who's watching on Amazon, please do hit that follow button, and you don't get any spammy emails when we go live. It just tells Amazon that we're doing a good job, and from that we can actually get our live streams placed in more parts of the Amazon infrastructure, and that way we can. Hey, David, thank you so much for that, my friend. You're going to get the air horn and certainly a ripple of applause as well. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And that's that's the great thing about BeLive, is that when someone hits that follow button, we can put their name up in lights. You are awesome. Thank you so much. I wish I could send you a t-shirt now, David. give you 2. Okay, so yeah, any more questions on the Mevo? Yeah, it's just a great camera. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm just going to quickly show you exactly what the audio is. Now, I'm talking to you. I normally live stream. I've got the Purple Panda lapel mic on today because I love that audio quality. But if I was out and about, this, hopefully you're not going to notice too much of a difference, but it is going to be different if I just switch it over to the Mevo, and I'll be interested to listen back to this myself. Okay, now I've switched it. So now I'm on the Mevo camera, and now the Mevo camera is picking up the audio. So I switched off the lapel mic. Now we're getting the audio from the Mevo Smart. So that's the camera. That's pretty much exactly what it looks like right now. Next to my, I've actually now got it behind my my screen, but that's pretty much the setup. So you can see it's totally wireless. I mean, I could actually plug it in and have it as a wired webcam, but I think what's the point? It is great being wireless. And I've got the TP-Link Deco system in the carousel as well, which gives me brilliant coverage. I mean, I have to say, if that's what if you've got any dead spots or dead Wi-Fi places on your house, TP-Link Deco is the way to go. Okay, so that is the Mevo Start, and hopefully, if you're still watching, Dave, can you give us a bit of feedback on the audio quality? That would be really helpful. So thank you for that. Okay, that's the Mevo. Let's move on to. I say, do check it out in the carousel. If you click it on the carousel, it's actually down at $370. So you've actually got 7% off. And as I say, if you want the 3-pack, that is $973 for 3 of these cameras. I wish I had bought the 3 at the same time. I really do, because I'm now having to buy them separately. But they are great. Just under 2,000, 4.5-star ratings. They're beautiful cameras. I say from now from Logitech. And actually, you can always get and it's saying you can actually get it for 61.67 over 6 months. So there is a payment plan on Amazon with that as well. So that is awesome. Okay, right, let us nip on to some other things in the carousel before I move on to the next camera, and I'll show you that in the carousel. Let's quickly whip through some of these elements. Okay, we have got in the carousel, scrolling through. Yeah, so we've got the, let's take that off the screen now. So some ancillary items that are good with video, as the little blue Yeti and the blue Yeti mouth guard. I've got the tripod sitting in the corner there, because we always want to have our good things. Newer lighting. This is in the kit. Lighting, we do lots of lighting. So we've got the mobile newer lights as well. So we'll skip through these because you actually want to talk about the cameras. There's the Logitech C920S. We're actually going to come back to the C920. But if you want the 4K, you've got the Brio in the carousel as well. I've got my MacBook Air. We've got the wireless earbuds in the carousel as well. One thing that is very important actually when you're making video is to have a storage device, because the more we do with video, the bigger the files are. You really want to have a storage device on that, and I'll talk more about that. We've also got Monday show with Stephen Healy. We always talk about the OBSBot Tiny. We show that on a Monday, along with the DJI Omni smartphone gimbal as well. This again, another newer item. This light is so much fun. I've been see a couple of the shows from a couple of days ago. I've had lights pulsing in the back there as well, and we've got the ring light that I'm using as well as the newer mobile studio kit with big box lights, umbrella lights, and a big frame which I hold my green screen on. Yeah, so I've got the Logitech Brio. It looks like that's in twice. Yeah, that was it. The TP-Link Deco. Trust me, guys, if you've got a Wi-Fi black spot in your house, the TP-Link Deco will sort you out big time. But today we are all about the cameras. So let's come back to the cameras. And the first one after that is I want to talk about is this one. Now, this is the Logitech C920 in the carousel. What have we got it in the carousel for? We got it down $63 in the carousel, guys. It's the C920, one in the carousel, C920S. These cameras are brilliant. So it's down 21%. And what I love about these Logitech cameras is absolutely you can do so much. With the S, you've got the privacy shutter. You've got 1080p streaming, so it's video widescreen video camera, built-in microphone for recording, and again, it often comes with things that are bought together. You've got the Logitech wireless keyboard and mouse combo, and also the C920S. You wouldn't probably want to get both of those, but according to Amazon, they get bought together. And questions answer some questions on the page. Is the camera able to sit on the desk below the monitor? Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't particularly recommend it because it's going to be looking up at your face. But you, by all means, if that's the way you like to play, it's your show. You roll how you want to roll. No problem. Can the camera clip on top of your computer monitor? Yes, it's got actually one of the ones which sits really nicely. You've got a bottom bit that can be movable and the top bit, and so it fits beautifully snug on the top of any monitor. So I have it sitting on the Mac or the MacBook Air, but equally you have here, good question, equally here we have the standard socket for a tripod, so that will go in there nicely, so you can lock that in and it'll be solid. That's really important when we're live streaming We want to make sure that our camera isn't shaking around. So yeah, that's a very good question. Let me look at the other questions that they were asking. Is the cord USB-C or need an adapter to connect with a MacBook Pro USB-C? That one you do need a 3 to C converter. It's a basically, yes, a USB cable. So mostly it will just plug into any laptop, PC, Mac, and it's plug and play. It just goes. It is really good. Someone saying they can't hear any sound. Oh, probably haven't got this set up properly. Is it safe to attach to a low bezel screen? Yeah, absolutely, should be. I'm looking into the lens, but I appear to be looking above the camera. I don't know where to look. So it appears like I'm looking into the lens. Just experiment, because the reality is, what I like about it, it's got the little blue lights up either side of the lens. So this should be really helpful, because like the Mevo's got the red button or a little red dot below the lens. And so I kind of find my eyes drifted to the red dot as opposed to looking into the lens. But here you've got the little blue bits either side of the lens, so it helps you to focus. You know exactly where the lens is. I really do like that. Got any questions, guys? If you've got any questions, please do drop them in the comment section. But as I say, this is an excellent first live stream or web or vlogging webcam, because we can all do the same thing. We can all go do a vlog or a live stream. I could do it using the Mac or the laptop. I've got the built-in mic, and that's a great way to get started. And this is for a thing. So on my YouTube channel, I have lots of videos about how to make money online and side hustles that really work. And one of the things that is so easy to do and is totally free is to become an affiliate or an associate of someone like Amazon, or could be anybody, and then make videos, make review videos. I promise you, you've got a ton of things in your house that you could use or that you use every day probably, and you can do a review video, pop them up on YouTube, and start to make money as an affiliate or an associate. Go find them on Amazon. Boom. I mean, look, you're not going to make a ton of money, but you can make money. But the thing is, that's a start. You can do that totally for free. You can use your phone or your camera or laptop, no matter what. But what you find is that after you've done that a while, you then realize you make a bit of money. You can then afford to actually then start to upgrade some of your kit. And this is the camera that a lot of us went out and bought about 6 or 7 years ago, and I still use it today. It is still brilliant. I actually bought it because I wanted to make some YouTube adverts for an affiliate program that I really liked. And the thing is, if you've ever used YouTube advertising, then you know that your video quality has to be really good, and you also want your audio quality to be good as well. But you're getting 2-in-1 here with this camera, because this shoots in 1080 high definition, and it's also got built-in audio as well. So a little bit like the Mevo. Whoops! What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch both cameras. So I'm going to look a little bit different. Let me just put that to the side. Okay. So I'm going to hide. What I'll do is I shall unmute that one and mute that one. Then I'm going to hide that one. And now I'm talking to you on the Logitech C920. I don't think of what the camera was called then. And what am I using? So this is not right. So now, as I showed you with the Mevo earlier, oh, hang on, David asked. I've got a question. You think you should take the camera on your computers? No, I think you don't need to. I don't think you need to. And also with the Mevo, you can get some great little all the cameras, you get great little attachments with clips, so you can pretty much clip them anywhere. Someone asked me, could I clip the camera sideways, you know what they wanted to do, sideways on the edge of the monitor. It's like, oh yeah, if you buy the clip, you can totally. But yeah, so now I'm using this, the C920 and the C920 audio. So hopefully you've heard a little bit of a difference again. I'm not sure whether I'd actually switched the audio back off. So I've gone from the Mevo, and if you're still watching that, so David, actually, if you're still watching, have you noticed any difference in the audio? In the difference. So I started the broadcast off with the lapel mic, I then went on the Mevo mic, and now I'm on the C920 mic, and I'll show you. Here's a little difference. If I switch back to my lapel mic, hopefully you've heard a slight difference there as well. Let me show you in the stream. This is using BeLive. Let's get the, oops. These are the things in the carousel we scrolled through earlier. So, oops, that's it. So it's the Logitech webcam C920 that we're looking at right now, and the lapel mic is also in the carousel. That one there, the one I'm using right now, Purple Panda Lavalier microphone kit, comes with Dead Cat, and it's got some great little elements there. Right, let me hide that again. It sounds different, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully, David, it sounds better with the lapel mic. But please God, I'll have to play it back and see. So yeah, that's the so now we've got it back on the lapel mic, but this is the C920. Now with Logitech cameras, you get an amazing piece of equipment. A couple of bits actually. I'm going to show you both. The bits of software that are absolutely brilliant, and just turn your camera from standard to amazing. So with this Logitech C920, the standard software it comes with, you can control your white balance, your hue, your contrast, your color saturation, and you can go widescreen to standard screen, no problem. But with the software that you can then get from Logitech, you can get with any of these cameras, doesn't cost anything, you can do so much more. Okay, so first bit of software I'm going to show you. I can share this in screen because I've got the, oops, no, normal button. Press the right button, Nick. I can share my screen with you and put it on this one. So we have the Logitech G Hub. Which is this bit of software here. And in the G Hubs, this is where I played the air horn for you earlier on, David, if you remember. And that comes with the Blue Yeti microphone. And then we've got the Lightroglow light, which I've got on there, and you've got the C20, so you can use all those. But I'm not going to press that just at the moment because, and let's just hide that, because I want to share with you the other element, and that is, I didn't have it on the screen earlier because if I have all these bits of software open at the same time, it just slows everything down. So we didn't want that. Oh no, we didn't want that at all. So there we go, show that in stream. Okay, so this is the software that I'm talking about. And it allows you to make brilliant recordings. Now, one of the things that we teach when we're trying to get people to release themselves, you know, make more money, earn extra income, you know, in these crazy economic times, we all need a little bit extra. And this is the simplest thing to do. So we've upgraded our camera to the C920 with built-in audio, but also get this amazing software with it, which allows us to put myself in the bottom like that. Yeah, it allows us to do some crazy things. And basically do things like teach what you know. We all know something, and the truth is, if you don't believe me, try it. If you know 1% more than someone else, you are the expert in their eyes. I promise you. One of the people that we used it with superbly was someone that was going through golf lessons, So lesson 1 in golf is how to hold your club. Then he knew how to hold his club. A lot of people don't know how to hold the club when they're just starting. So he knew 1% more than anyone that had never held a club. He obviously then learned several things that he could then impart. Teach what you know. It is amazing. So we got total, we got frame rate or exposure control. We can zoom. Now I don't really want to zoom too much because don't want to scare the kids. But when we zoom, then we can pan as well. And so what this is doing, this is basically a recording studio. So we can record, we can throw things in and out of the screen, put things up and down, across, side by side. That's got a little, what can I put in that? Let's put that in. Okay, so we can have 2 sources. I'll just put that in there for something. Yeah, so we've got autofocus. We can switch that on or off. We've got white balance, image settings, anti-flicker, Chroma Key. So if I had the green screen behind me, if I had the green cloth backdrop, I could hit that Chroma Key and that would then turn to black, and I could put a different background behind me. They're really good. And you got other excellent playing around things. We have this follow me on Amazon. We can change the, where's that gone? Vanished. I love a live demonstration. Let me put that back on there. Where's it gone? Text overlay. Put it back. Oh well, for some reason it's not playing total ball, but you get the they get the idea. All these things. So this makes it a really, really great piece of kit to just produce some great tutorial videos that you can then put on YouTube and make money, or review videos indeed. Really, really good. So it's a great little camera, brilliant starting camera, and that is the C920, the Logitech C920. What is not to love about that? So yeah, so if you're ever worried, go with that. Now I'm going to switcheroo and go back to the Mevo start, because it's you get what you pay for, and it's your better camera. So let's go back to the Mevo. So I need to take that one off. Let's put the lapel mic back on. So there we go. Let's move the C920 and back to me on the Mevo. Okay, so next camera that we can use when shooting and video is actually my favorite. I'm gonna put it in the carousel. I'm gonna say, sorry guys, you've got all the items in the carousel. If you're watching on Amazon, you've got all those carousel items, but we're really focusing on what we can shoot video with today, basically the top 4 that I use. So we've got the Mevo Start, the C920. The next thing is $648 rather in the carousel. It is my amazing iPhone 12 Pro. Now, for me, this was the best iPhone. I used to use a 6S Plus for many years, resisted all the changes. I mean, this old one, we had a little button here. Remember those? God, amazing, crazy. Yeah, little button. No longer do we have that. But I kept hold of that. I resisted all changes as it went through the 7, the 8, the X. No. 11, no. Because that still shot in 4K. It was the 12 that turned me on. Let's face it. Now, there's also in the carousel, we've got the Samsung phone as well that Stephen, when we have the show on Monday, he talks about, and he will demonstrate that on Monday for us. But this is, if you're an iPhone fan, you're an iPhone fan. You're not going to change, or very rarely will you change. I used to use Android phones. I changed to iPhone because I'd got the iMac, I'd got the MacBook Air, I'd got the iPads, and I was making videos, and I just wanted it to be seamless and simple. So iPhone was a way to go. Keeps all the Apple products the same, seamless stuff, brilliant. But I resisted until the iPhone 12 Pro to upgrade, And again, I'm resisted the iPhone 13, and having seen the spec of the iPhone 14, I'm going to wait another year and see what the 15 is going to be like next year. This is such a good phone. I think I'm right in saying this is still the iPhone's biggest selling iPhone to date. It was the first iPhone that didn't just have digital zoom, it had optical zoom as well. So you got telephoto lenses 2 times in, 2 times out. And you still had the 10 times digital zoom. And it's got an bionic chip inside it, which allows this software to crisp images as well. It is brilliant. You can shoot in 4K ultra high definition. You can also shoot in super low light. Now, I just took it off my, taking it off my off my desktop, so I can't actually show you. But I went to my nephew's wedding in end of November last year, and he got married at a place called Combe Abbey in Coventry. Now, as the name might suggest, Combe Abbey is basically a hotel built within the shell of an old abbey. So the actual abbey itself is probably about 1,000 years old. And so as you can imagine, there's not many windows, so lighting is all interior lighting and all fluorescent lighting, not so good. Don't get me wrong, beautiful and moody to get married in, real nightmare if you're trying to take photos and videos. This iPhone 12 Pro absolutely nailed it. In low light, it's got something called LiDAR. And basically LiDAR shoots a beam of light constantly, so it really knows exactly how far away things are. And that's what allows us to shoot in in really low light conditions really, really well. Now, if you're into your cameras and your video, another element that you're probably not going to know until you have one, and then someone tells you, is that you can actually edit all your stuff in RAW, R-A-W. Now, that is a big game changer because that gives you control over everything. But it is not obvious. You actually have to go into the camera settings and switch it on. I know. I think it's just iPhone trying to keep things simple for the vast majority of their users. But that is so, so powerful. That is another great reason that this is such a favorite phone of mine. So yeah, so you got the LiDAR, you got the optical zoom as well. And so you can shoot in beautiful, beautiful 4K ultra high definition. You can shoot in 10K. You can even take it out. And I was doing it this morning. I was live streaming. I was at the local park run, and I was live streaming and doing my just an update on Facebook. And yeah, I was able to live stream in 1080 high definition, just face to camera. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful phone. I say the reason I bought it was for the camera, and and if you're going to buy one, it's in the carousel for $648. The other elements to the phone are it's got super battery. You can reduce your battery life down to about 1%, put this fast charger in, the lightning charger, it will charge up again in 60 minutes and it'll be fully up. Why is that important? Because battery life is so critical. If we don't keep reducing, if we don't drain our battery regularly, battery memory gets screwed and then it will go bleh. And you've got enough problem with Apple releasing new versions of iOS, which sometimes don't help the battery either. So yeah, so it's a great phone and camera. So that's what I love about it. I mean, for $648 for that, it's amazing. It does 4K phone, does 5G, 4G, automatically detects. Oh, actually, it's got a. If you're going to be shooting in 4K, shooting in high definition, it's also got an ultra high definition screen. So if you're a gamer, then this is also an amazing piece of kit as well. Again, we're probably all Amazon Prime members here on Amazon Live. And if you are an Amazon Prime member, then remember, we've got Amazon Prime Day coming up, 11th and 12th of October. So not very long away. We've got some pre-deals on the go as well. So please do check into my storefront over the next few days. I'll be uploading some amazing Amazon Prime pre-deals as well as you can get your teeth into. So yes, that's the phone. Right, next camera. Last one I really want to talk about, and then we'll just whip through the carousel because this is a real camera-based show today. This is the Nexigo Stream Cam N930E. Where has it gone? It's sitting on my desk. Here it is. And we'll do a live demo like we did the other ones. But I just want to quickly tell you about it. Let me just double check that it is the right one in the carousel. Yet $59.99, guys. This is another absolute bargain, I can tell you. Right, what are we going to talk to you about on this one? Okay, this Nexigo StreamCam N930E with software. Yeah, this is great for a couple of reasons. Now, like the other ones, it comes with, you can lock it into a tripod, standard tripod mount there. So you can screw it in, or you can hang it on your laptop or on your monitor like the other ones do. This one's different. It rotates 360 degrees. It rocks. You can rock it from side to side, and you can adjust it upwards or downwards, back to front. There you go. So you can fully move that that setting around. That is great, because when I was doing a cooking show, I had it hanging over my hob. I had it on the extractor, and it was directly over the hob. Absolutely brilliant, because I was able to move that around, get it perfect, with no splashing and no reflection, things like that. So that's a good thing. Now, what I didn't realize was that when I bought it, because there was one reason I bought it, and I'm going to come to it at the end. What I didn't realize, because I didn't look, it's only $59. I just didn't look. But it's also got a built-in mic. Kind of knew it. What I didn't realize, it's actually a noise cancelling microphone. That's really important. If you're live streaming or trying to record something, and you're using the built-in mic, then if you've got kids, cats, dogs, pets, noisy neighbors, then you do want a noise cancelling microphone. Hey, Corinda! Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, just doing a nice one, Corinda. Just doing one on Saturday. I'm going to live stream every day. This one, Corinda, I've just focused on the 4 cameras: the Mevo Start, the C920, my iPhone 12 Pro, and this one, the Logitech. This one, the Nexigo N930E or E930N. I can always get it around the way. So yeah, so it does come now. Here has got a great. I love this element. It's got a great little bit here. Now this sticks on, so you don't have to have this at all if you don't want it. It comes with 2 in case you muck it up, or one comes off. But there you go. It's just a stick-on sliding shutter. So if you're worried about when it's plugged into your computer and you're worried about someone hacking and then being able to use it, open it, see what's going on behind you, or when you're not there, I mean, trust me, anyone hacked here, they're going to be very disappointed. Got a picture of Desert Orchid and my bass guitar. That's about it. Oh, printer. Yeah, an old chair that's in the carousel. So yeah, so you've got this nice little shutter, so you can shut it up perfectly. No one can see a thing. In fact, let me demonstrate that for you. Oh no, I'll come to that. No, what I bought it for, and this is a game changer, and what you're going to find when you get one of these is that you're going to be so well lit. Because let's face it, in this day and age, no, beautifully lit there. In this day and age, we are all, or vast majority of people, are more working from home than ever. Even if they've got to go into the office, it's not every day. So there are way more Zoom meetings, Hangouts, team meetings where you're on video. This will get you noticed. What you won't realize until you do it, till you get one, is the ability to light yourself will make you stand out from all your competitors. I was going to say all your colleagues on these meetings, and you will look way better than anybody else. Now, if your boss is watching, or you're not the boss, and your managers or bosses, they'll be seeing you thinking, wow, they look really sharp. All the other people are in their back bedrooms with dodgy lighting, trying to get the Zoom fake background to work, but they haven't got enough light, so it looks awful. Whereas you will be there, fully lit, looking beautiful, and you're the one that will get the pay rise, the promotion, and who knows, in a couple of years, you could be the vice president, or indeed the president of your company. Yeah, good to dream, but this will certainly help. I mean, for 50, what was it? I said $59 in the carousel. What's not to love? Now, I need to give you a little demonstration. So hopefully I can put this on. I'm just going to hang it on my, oops. So this is now hanging on the, as you can see, it is now on the monitor. So I'm just going to get that, try and get it level. Not so easy to do it whilst I'm going. And of course, you're now obstructing my beautiful, Mevo start. But no worries, no matter. We shall continue. And it's great. Corinda's actually watching on Facebook. If you're watching, guys, on Facebook, let's move that one side for a minute. If you're watching on social media, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or the website, come on over to the Amazon storefront. nickwood.live is where you want to be. Hit that follow button in the bottom left-hand corner. Got 2 beautiful follows today already. They got the air horn as well, and they got their name splashed across the screen because I'm using BeLive. So that's good. Right, we're just going to do a quick demo of the Nexigo so you can see exactly what it is. And again, because I'm using BeLive, I'm able to put another camera on. Got to press the button. There you go. I might have pressed it twice now. No, I'll just adjust the once. Oh no, I did do it twice. Please bear with me while I just take one camera off. I don't want to overdo it. So we're just going to put on the Nexigo, and you'll be able to see exactly what it's like. That one there. And I'll also put it on the Nexigo audio as well, so you'll be able to hear what the difference is too. Now, okay, that is it. As you can tell, so when I told you about the light, privacy cover, that's got the privacy cover on. So let's take the privacy cover off. And there we are. It is autofocus. So just pull that down. Perfect. And as you can tell, all the different cameras react to light in a different way. So you really want to go and play around with the settings as well. So what I'm going to... Now, that was probably echoing because I have both mics on at the same time. So let me... Muted the Mevo. So I've muted the lapel mic, and now I'm just talking to you. You're picking up my audio from the Nexigo. So hopefully you can tell there's a slight difference. Just put that so you can't see anything. Now it's just me on the Nexigo. Now, so here's the thing. So let me now show you. Put the light on. 1, 2, 3. And so that's the lighting coming in. And so that means I can live stream, or I can go on Hangouts or Zoom calls or team meetings, and it doesn't matter because I've got the light there. Now, what's really cool is also it comes with some software where you've got total control over exposure, saturation, backlight, everything, tint, hue, white balance. You've got so much control. And also you can then save it. So you get it set up beautifully how you want it. And then you can hit a preset button. So save it. And then you can, then you know that if you're back again, you can just press that button. So if I want to use it again and go down into the kitchen, where of course I've got totally different lighting, and then I'll set it up for that lighting, and I can save that imaginatively as maybe call it kitchen. And then I know that if I go back into the kitchen, I've got it preset, saves a whole ton of drama, a whole ton of hassle, and I can just get it done. And you see, it's got autofocus. I'm going to demonstrate autofocus to you. There you go, purple panda. Then autofocus back to me. So that's really good. So if you're demonstrating, so maybe you're live streaming on Amazon and you wanted to demonstrate your GoPro, for example, you can autofocus on the Hero 4, but you'll probably want to take the, I'll take the light off for that. I'm getting light back. That's probably not the best thing to, wasn't the best thing to try and demonstrate, was it? So that little peg, as you can see, super autofocus, really good, really good. And so that is it, guys. That is all. So these are the cameras. Now, let me switch back to the Mevo. Let's move that one around. Switch my mic back on. Remove that camera. That's it. So now back with the Mevo, back with Mus. So we've got the Mexico. And so that was it. That was the cameras I wanted to talk to you about. Obviously, we just showed you very quickly. That was the Hero 4. The Hero 10 is in the carousel. Yeah, the Samsung Galaxy is Stephen's amazing phone that he loves to talk about on a Monday. So tune in on a Monday. The Lightrigo Lite is that one there. The Blue Yeti, of course. You've always got the Blue Yeti on hand. That never goes very far from me. I'm using the Purple Panda, but we've also got in the carousel the Mevo LV1 Lavalier lapel mic as well. Obviously the Purple Panda, that is the one I'm using. We've got 2 sets of SD cards going today's show. We've got that one is the SD card, the ScanDisk. Yeah, that's the ScanDisk one that is going in the show there. That's in the GoPro. We got the Arcanite in the carousel. That is one you really want to go and buy to go with the Mevo. I've got that in the Mevo there. That's going to be recording. So when I live stream with the Mevo, if you remember, I've got an SD card in it, so that SD card, I've got the 128 gigabyte, I've got the Arcanite, and that one is recording a 1080 high definition recording of what we have here. So that's really good. What else have we got here? Yeah, we got the TP-Link Alexa Office Light Red. Okay. These are the TP-Link smart lights that we like to use for our backgrounds. Oh yeah, the Apple Lightning cable, always good. It's here somewhere. Oh, I've got it attached. Yep, that is this element here. That bit goes in. That's a lightning cable, allows me to use my old earphones on my thing. Yeah, we've got the Apple MacBook Pro. That is a brilliant one. We've got the Ring doorbell. That's great for live stream. We've got the chair that I'm sitting on here. We've got the notebooks I use for taking notes. We've got the Holy Stone drone in the carousel. To check that out, that shoots in 4K ultra high definition. That's got an electronic gimbal. That other Holy Stone drone also shoots in 4K. We've got the Echo Dot that I was just asked Alexa for. And we've got the Alexa 4, the Echo Dot 4 downstairs. Round the back there, as you can, in that corner, that is the smart T-shaped portable backdrop. And I've got all my things plugged in to my Anchor 4-port USB. We showed you earlier the TP-Link Deco. If you've got any Wi-Fi dead spots in your house, TP-Link Deco is absolutely the way to go. We've got the Zion gimbal just there. That links into Filmic Pro as an app on your phone. That gives you full control. And then we showed these already earlier, the Logitech Brio and the newer kit. So that's everything in the carousel. As I say, I wanted to focus on today. I just wanted to focus on the 4 cameras in the carousel, at the front of the carousel, and that they were the Mevo Start that is now highlighted in the carousel again. The Logitech, there's a couple of Logitechs in there. So we've got the Logitech Mevo Start, the Logitech C920, we've got the Logitech Lightrigo. We've got the Logitech Blue Yeti. Logitech is brilliant, but the Mevo Start is for sure my favorite camera. So until tomorrow, whatever you're doing, stay safe. And thank you for watching the show. Thank you ever so much for David S for following, and also for Dirty86. for following me today as well. Thank you, Corinda. Thank you, David, for your comments. So until tomorrow, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day and stay safe.